All right, we're back. Hey, Mark, thanks for letting me stay on here on the commentator's desk. I had to stick around for this one, after Hauser was done with his balls. Softdrink is joining us here as well. How are you, Soft?
I'm good. Had a nice little break here for about an hour between DFK and ZeroRanger. I'm really psyched about this. I recently played White Vanilla quite a bit myself for Callus Cup a couple months ago. That was a lot of fun. So I'm looking forward to seeing what these players can bring.
Oh yeah. Oh, and they'll be bringing it all the way. So for those that don't know about this game, this is the White Vanilla or easy mode. Well, what do they call it? Easy something. Get the name of the mode now. Light mode. That's it. They go with light mode. Yeah, as you can see on the screen. And so it's a remix of the actual game, but they're going to be playing two-player here. We got Chinopolis here and Meg. They actually did a lot of work here to figure out the ships. You can't pick the same weapon, I believe, left and right, so you have to sort of do some configuring, some pre-planning, if you will.
Ah, okay. And I mean, White Vanilla is very much emphasizes like speed killing and sort of like a caravan style thing, where the faster you complete each segment, the better grade you get and the more bonus enemies you can get. So with two players, I bet there's some very specific optimizations you can do that are simply not possible with one.
Oh, definitely. But on the flip side, every enemy has double health, so this is not giving you a free pass. This is not easy mode. In fact, it's probably a lot harder than your typical White Vanilla run. You can't just have one player carry the run. Chinopolis and Meg are going to have to work completely together. I see one extend already given. Meg is rocking Type C, my favorite ship. What's your favorite ship, Softdrink?
Oh, I think I was Type B, actually, because the reverse flamethrower shot is just so good.
Well, we're going to be seeing a lot of that because Chinopolis is rocking Type B. He's got reverse flamethrower. He's got, the old Ray Force shot. He's got drill. Meg is rocking the side shot with Type C, which I find to be one of the weaker shots in the game. So, she's going to have to kind of contend with that, as well as the charge shot, which I love Type C charge shot. And lastly, the sword.
Oh, yeah, the sword is so good.
The sword is so good.
So far... Oh, okay, there we go. I was about to say, so far, super clean, and then, of course, the second it came out of my mouth.
The restart timer is still active.
Yeah. Yeah, the very beginning of the game, surprisingly, has a ton of stuff going on. With one player, there's a lot to optimize here. With two, it's kind of interesting to see Meg can just kind of stay on the right edge and actually is able to take out a lot of stuff that would normally be giving a single player a lot of trouble. Trying to clear everything out there in an efficient way is kind of tricky.
Agreed.
Your nice movement from left to right just to clear out all of those little enemies as they spawn. I think they actually spawn like sequentially based on your position, so you want to be taking it in steps.
Grabbing both bonuses off of the background there. You got to shoot that island. And now fighting Gradius ship Vic Viper here.
Going through the
Easy
rings.
Triple Z.
I still love that they have that you can go through the rings as a gimmick, and I think it actually even gives you a small score bonus if you do that.
Yeah, in the regular mode there, Softdrink, if you go through the rings, you can get one of the bonus items.
That's right. I think they missed okay, well there you go. I was gonna say that
just shaking off the nerves a little bit. Now remember, Meg is pretty new to shmups here. Like she's been playing some Toho and getting down to it. Initially, he was a little worried that the narrow shot of the sea ship, it would be difficult to track as a new player to the genre. But Meg has been doing pretty well, as you can see, and I've seen their practice runs. It's pretty impressive how far she's come here as well.
Oh, yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
The early parts of these runs are the worst, and that's probably true of any ZeroRanger mode because you don't have your weapons, you're just relying on your regular pea shooter basically, and the enemies are just as tough. The rank also, like you were saying, Softdrink, tell us more about the rank because I think it really affects this mode a lot. If you continue, it's a lot easier, right?
I actually don't know how rank works in this mode, so sorry, I can't be of too much help.
No, it's okay. It does affect it quite a bit, and in two-player especially. The more you score, the better you do, especially if you don't die. Like the Skull Boss, which we'll get to later on, is frantically fast, and those orbs come out a lot faster.
Okay, so this time they got all three of those kind of mid-sized enemies near the top If you get all 3 of those, and you get a bonus enemy. Bonus enemies in this mode are generally colored bright orange, which is kind of a helpful visual indicator.
Very helpful. I love that they do that. This game has so many little details.
Yeah. Oh, really, really clean fight there.
Very clean. All right, we are in.
Fast.
Of course, the anime mid screen cutscene there. Gotta love it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. See the
Shinnok picks flamethrower.
Yeah, flamethrower. I think really, it's really cool to see in White Vanilla because you end up doing all kinds of optimal adjustments to how you're routing with the flamethrower to try to like get on top of things and
oh
do
yeah,
a lot of speed kills with it, which is super satisfying once you get the hang of it.
That thing is very powerful.
Yeah. Do you happen to know if they'll be going for the R-typo, like above the R-typo speed kill?
I believe so. I know that they will be going for that, and I think Chinopolis has figured out a way to make that a no miss. So we'll have to look forward to that. Yeah, and then you know.
Yeah. So this kind of thing right here, where you just saw Chinopolis right up on top of that enemy using the flamethrower to kill it very, very quickly. That's something you'll see a lot more of as the run progresses.
Yeah, I love watching 2-player, especially these guys. I mean, look at the mind melt here. You go left, I'll go right. You go up, I'll go down. Just pay attention. It's kind of hard to track the ships, but it's so smooth.
Yeah.
Look at this, combining their shots. Look at the choreography.
It's especially nice in a situation like that because a lot of the time with these earlier stages, or with this kind of, I guess, quote-unquote, stage 2 in White Vanilla, there's certain situations where, like, the wide shot from Type C will be really effective at hitting some of the destructible targets there, but not others. And what they're doing is they're positioning themselves such that Meg can take out the stuff that's best for the Type C ship, and Chinopolis can take out the stuff that's best for the Type B ship. So they get overall kind of the best of both.
Here we go.
Check this out.
R-typo time. Look at the strats. Oh, we get the one. Oh, nice. So close.
Oh, okay.
That's still intense. Right, that's still as needed. You know, on pace, on plan.
Right. But it's a bummer to miss out on the Z there, just especially because it was so close to the end there.
Yeah,
I thought it worked for a second, and then I'm like, ah.
Exactly. I love it when you see them overlap their firepower because it's necessary for some of these enemies. Because again, they have double health.
Mm-hmm.
I think that goes for bosses as well. So you have to play together. You cannot, no one can slack.
Oh, interesting. Both of them. Oh, probably because of the closer here. Yeah, the point blank these guys.
Oh, look at this! I have not seen this strat before. Wait a minute! Holy crap! I've never seen him lay on that guy before like that. Brand new strats.
That's spicy. All right.
That's very spicy. Now this guy you want to kill just the middle because I think if you try to go for the sides, you make it harder on yourself.
I believe it's slightly more optimal for score if you go for the sides, but I'm not totally sure.
Oh, I believe it because it is a lot harder. I mean, you got Taito lasers coming at you, you got missiles coming at you. Now Chinnop picks up the Ray Force shot. Meg with the old charge. AZZ, baby.
This track is so good.
This track is phenomenal. And in these bonus stages, you can. So what happens here? This is completely for score. If you die, you do not lose an extend or anything here, to my knowledge.
That's correct, but you do miss out on a lot of scoring potential, which can throw you off. Oh, they missed the one there.
You're gonna need those scoring extends. Oh, nice.
Okay, still a Z. There you go. So a little bit about the grading. This game is rated from I think a C to Z on every single segment, and there's multiple criteria as you can see. There's hits, time, and destruction. I believe is the third one. Yeah, there you go. Hits, time, destruction. To get a Z on hits, you always have to not be hit, and then time is it's a bonus based on the like you can see it at the top of the screen. They're ticking down continuously as the time goes up. So you want to kill things fast, you want to kill everything, and you want to not be hit. And ideally, you want to do that for every single segment in White Vanilla.
I just love how the game even shows it to you with that fast forward animation. I mean, so much love put into this one. A game for the fans.
Yeah, definitely.
I remember when I first played this game, I tried to actually fight this guy. You'd never want to fight this guy. Just speed kill the heck out of this dude.
Just melded. There you go. Nice. The other thing to keep in mind is the multiplier. The multiplier for, I believe in White Vanilla, the multiplier for each segment is based on the grade you got in the previous segment. But I could be
Interesting.
mistaken on that.
That's fascinating. This boss now is secret boss, not in this mode, but in your regular mode. If you have played this game and never seen this boss, it is available in your regular story mode. You just have to do a couple particular things in the previous stage, such as destroy this kind of like lump that appears in the background, and you'll trigger this boss instead of the snake boss. Now getting into tank.
Yeah. I do like that this boss has no collision, so you can just sit right on top of it and do fun stuff like that.
Yeah, if you shoot all 4 legs, that's how you get that extend. Wonder Witch. Yeah, you gotta shoot the legs before you kill it. Extend will actually pop out of the hatch. There's an animation for the extend. It's very cool. Orange comes out of the hatch.
That's awesome.
Yeah, lots of details in this one. If you guys saw before on the ocean or lava stage, however you want to call it, Shinnopoulos was able to destroy enemies in the background.
It's just gonna melt away right here.
Eh.
Oh man, with the charge too! Holy crap, that's so cool!
Yes, working together.
Oh,
2-player
wow.
ZeroRanger. How many times do you get to see it? Mech Mode, baby. Hit him with the old Robotech. 1982.
Oh, and they both sync up during the transformation. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's really something. Just gives you the anime goosebumps. Now, a fascinating sort of extend disparity here. So we're using swords and shields, of course, on this part. We've got Meg, I think, with only 1 extend in the bank, and Shinnopoulos rocking, I think, 5. This is not usually how they play. I think they usually try to do their best to balance out the extends just in case, especially for the end game. So we're going to have to see how that plays out. That is not intended. It is what it is.
I was noticing that earlier, too. Oh, almost got walled off there. Nice.
Yeah, very well done. Now we have 1 in Mech Mode, so we have Charge Shot by Meg, and we have Mech Mode. All right, flip it back over. I was curious what new strat I was about to see, but check the synchronicity. Back, forward, you take this corner, I'll take this corner. This is planned.
It's really cool seeing how efficiently they can handle some of these segments with 2 players.
Absolutely.
Even with the increased health, the fact that you can be in 2 places at once is such a huge advantage for some of these, especially in this stage.
Meg with the clean tap dodging, not at all phased by the barrage of bullets coming down from the top of the screen. Shinnopoulos laying on the Super Star Soldier fire shot, just holding that button down for the entire segment.
It's such a good weapon in this mode. Like, it's just extremely powerful, and with Type B you have a lot of mobility. And so when you're going for speed kills, being super aggressive with that, I see people in chat calling it butt flames, which I haven't heard before, but I like
that
it a
one.
lot.
I like that one. You get some good spicy food. You get in there. Here they want to kind of avoid shooting some of those. Yeah, so you can see the first kind of vertical set of boxes they're avoiding because of the revenge bullets. As you mentioned earlier, orange enemies are bonus enemies.
Yeah, really cool to get so many of them there. That was really fast.
The skull boxes do count towards destruction, so they took out quite a few of them. I did something I didn't actually know until I talked to Shinnopoulos about this. So you can't just leave those skull boxes completely alone. And they are going for a pretty good score here, so you can't slack too much here.
Curious to see their route for this section. It's my understanding that the more targets you destroy here, the faster the screen scrolls. So you want to destroy as much stuff as you can, particularly all the little like mines or blocks or whatever they are. So there is a route that's sort of recommended if you want to get the best time bonus on this.
I'm not sure if they know that one. I'll tell you what, watching this one is a bit stressful. I know that this one can get kind of wild, but I see the sword plus drill seems to be working out very well.
Nice.
Triple Z
there. Nice. That is a hard segment to get full Z on.
Now we have, the charge shot with the drill. Look at the strats. You go charge shot, I'll go drill. Let me take this tank out. You hang out there with the charge shot, ready for the next section. Forget these, Zako. Get them out of my face. I'll take care of this.
Yeah, and being able to be in 2 places at once here especially, because this train segment has a lot of sections where, being able to do more than one thing at the same time is a huge advantage. Because these 2 trains, obviously, normally as one player, you have to dodge one train while dealing with the other. But here, they're able to be super aggressive and take out kind of everything right as it's spawning, which again, in a game mode that's based around quick kills and optimization, is incredibly powerful.
Yeah, incredibly necessary. This is one of the sections of the game I find hard to get the destruction bonus. I know they do too. If they get the destruction bonus on this, we will call that a stretch goal, a victory, so to speak. At this point, it is time to survive.
Notice that the Ray Force shot is able to lock onto those enemies in the background. If you don't kill them in time, they actually loop back around to the foreground so you can get them again later. And that's a nice concession by the developers to allow people to not, you're not forced to play as the Ray Force lock-on shot if you don't want to.
No, but it'll help you out in some ways. In other ways, it'll hurt you. It's really fantastic weapon balance. I mean, some of the best cleanup work here. And now we are at the Skull Boss. This has been a trouble. This has been a pain. This has been a pain in for both of them. And I'll tell you what, with high rank, these balls can really come at you very, very fast. The density of them and the speed of them increases as well. Look at the speed now.
Oh yeah, it's not too fun. I think it's
they're bouncing much faster. Oh, Meg takes a hit. Chinopolis with the 7 extends. So this is something they were messing around quite a bit to try and figure out the best way to do it. Do we soar? Do we do this? Do we do that? And I think Charge Shot has really been helped out in this section. And the next section, I think, I haven't seen their latest strat, but I hear it's very consistent. Yeah, ouch, another hit by Meg. Oh, here we go. Drill plus sword. We're in there.
There you go.
We're dodging. We're moving. Oh, it's so hard to see your own ship in this. It's very difficult.
Yeah, it's very hard.
Okay,
oh,
Meg
gosh.
takes a
oh,
hit. She's on her last extent. Oh, very nice.
Okay.
Easy Z. I'll take an easy for that one.
Yeah, I think easy does define that right there.
I love it. So now we're getting into the last boss, the TLB, the icing on the cake.
And man,
love the music.
The music here just slays. It's so good. The whole aesthetic of this fight is so strong.
Yeah, did you want to play some Esperade? Because we got some Esperade for you here.
Catch these hands.
Catching them hands. So what's going to happen here is that if Meg does take a hit, Chinopolis is able to get her 1-up. So you can tag team 1-ups indefinitely. But I think what they're doing now is he's just tanking the shots as best as he can. But if she does get hit, he's going to have to run to the very bottom of the screen without getting hit and grab the 1-up to tag her back in. So let's see what happens.
Okay.
Nice charge shot by Meg.
Oh man, the charge shot is so good here. Okay,
yeah,
so these like electrical ball bullets, they grow and shrink based on how much damage they've taken. So if you hit them with a really powerful attack, they get much smaller.
You open a window.
And therefore much easier to dodge.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
okay,
I guess she had an extend the bank. Yeah,
okay.
We're getting scores here. Yeah.
Oop. Okay,
oh, now
back
down to their
last talk. That was tricky though. That was hard to see.
Ooh, here we go.
All right, both players.
We need that energy in the chat. Let me get that energy in the chat. Let's go. This is now or never right here.
I believe this is that's it.
This is it.
Nice.
GG's. Very nice.
Very, very, very nice.
Man. Wow. I think they said their rate was at maybe 50% last time I checked. So, heck of an accomplishment. Nailed it.
So let's see what the final grade is. So when you finish for White Vanilla, it'll tally up all the different segment scores that you got and give you an overall grade. A+. Okay.
I know
they were aiming for an A++,
but...
so
yeah.
almost there. Just barely not there. But fantastic run regardless. And congratulations on the clear.
Yeah, absolutely. I love this game, and I love it even more in 2-player. It's so exciting. I'm so glad they took the time. They put so much work into this to figure out the routes, and I've got about 17 pages of notes here that I wish I could tell you all, but it would take 70 hours to explain the entire story. But let's say happy endings here for Chinopolis and Meg.
Yeah, absolutely. That's 1.2 million. That's awesome.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh,
and
looks like Chinopolis may have just joined the voice chat. How do you feel after that?
Oh, I'm feeling great. It didn't go perfect.
It was an awesome run.
We choked pretty bad on the final boss, but
we did it.
Yeah.
But we did it.
Shump was out of breath here. I don't think that you breathed the entire time.
No. Oh my God, that past couple practices have been rough, but It doesn't matter how many lives you get. That final boss of TLB can just eat them all up.
Yep.
Oh, absolutely.
But it came down to the wire there. But man, we got it. I'm happy.
Yeah.
Was there any moment in there, either of you, where you were thinking, oh no, we didn't practice this. Now I got to do. I mean, was there any panic buttons in there, or did you feel pretty comfortable throughout?
The last boss, we got slightly off sync, and then one thing that screwed us up, the lives got way unbalanced. That's one of the big RNG things with this one is where the lives pop out is slightly random.
Yeah.
We tried to keep them even.
We noticed.
They were just all on me, and there was nothing we could do about it. And then you can only hold 8, so I was getting slightly worried about that. And then if you know.
Yeah, I don't think you ever hit max, but that was something I was worried about. Is like, are you gonna start eating all the lives?
Yeah, it was. That was not how we planned it. But another thing too is whenever there's one player is out of lives, they don't just get hit; they have to respawn, and it throws off where you come in from.
Yeah.
But we made it.
Yeah.
Nobody was fully out of lives ever. I think you did this without any of the kind of bonus 1-ups.
Oh yeah, it was close, but we were ready for it in the end.
I don't think I've ever seen a run of yours where you beat the TLB without any of the bonus 1-ups coming up at the end. So I would say that's fantastic.
Yeah, we didn't quite get the score, but you know, I'm just happy we got the clear.
Yeah.
We did hit 1.2 million.
Yeah, I was gonna say 1.2 is still fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised it wasn't an A++, given how well everything seemed to go, except for that final boss fight.
Yeah.
I think
It
it was
was
just
easy.
those hits that brought you down. Yeah, just the E that brought you down.
Yeah, it's really strict, and you know, thought about getting a Z, but you have to literally play perfectly to get a Z rank. That's just not. No, it's A+ is good.
Yeah, it was fantastic to see that. It's the first time I've seen double play of this mode, or I guess co-op play of this mode, and yeah, it was really, really cool to see the differences in routing and the kind of optimizations you can do when you have 2 players tackling these sort of segments. Really cool stuff.
Yeah, there's lots of small nuances that make a big difference. It's a lot went into this run. I'm really glad it worked out.
Awesome. Thanks so much.
Yep. Thanks for commentating and watching.
Yeah, thanks.
You bet.
Yeah, great job, you guys. Great job on commentary as well. That was really entertaining.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to comment around like that. Super fun.
Yeah,
Game's-
really
this
unique
game's
too,
fantastic.
because you don't usually see a lot of double plays, like cooperative double plays, scoring happening. Most games aren't built for it, and that's one really cool thing about this mode in ZeroRanger.
Yeah, it really lends itself to the 2-player. Like it's a really well designed.
Yeah, it's cool. I hadn't really thought about what it would be like in 2-player, but seeing it like this, I can see that it really does lend itself very well to that playstyle. It's really quite exciting to see it played like that, especially at that level. So again, thank you both very much.
Well, what's nice
I think
about
it's
it
very
is the
interesting that-
grading system, because usually when you're doing score double plays like in Dodonpachi or something, you're fighting each other for the points, right? You don't pool them together necessarily, but since you have that grading system, it's really cool how that you can pool together your efforts for high grades.
Which is compounded by the fact that you cannot pick the same weapon either, Mark. So you know you have
Right.
you have to talk to your partner and say, hey, if I'm getting back shot, you guess you're getting side shot. Are you okay with that? It's like, no, we both want back shot. Oh crap! Right.
Yeah, that is cool. I never even thought about that. That is cool.
Yeah, and then the shots themselves, like Type C does full damage no matter where you're on the screen. Type B needs to point blank to do full damage.
Right.
There's a lot that goes into it.
And you guys had different weapons at first, right? Like you had different ships. I believe you were starting Meg off with Type B.
Yeah. We went through a lot of iterations before we finally settled on this.
I mean, you see Type B charge shot a lot if you guys watch like YouTube in this game, you know, just like regular single player mode, because it's just so good. So it was kind of surprising. It's kind of cool to see a run without Type B charge shot.
Yeah, that was what we started off with, but you really got to play aggressively to Type B, especially in 2-player. The damage is huge in 2-player. You really have to have both ships doing full damage, else you're just gonna get run over by these larger enemies.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much, Shinopolis and Mark, for letting us jump on and share some
Yeah.
of this game.
Yeah, and congratulations again on the awesome run. Really happy to be part of that. So thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks you guys for doing commentary. So up next, Here, hold on. Let me do a little screen transition real quick. Hold on.